The Rivers State House of Assembly has stripped Governor Siminalayi Fubara of power to appoint a caretaker committee for local government areas in the state after rejecting the governor's veto against the legislation. The lawmakers overwhelmingly voted against Fubara's veto before passing the bill into law, so barring the governor from exercising the power enjoyed by his predecessor, Nyesom Wike. With the bills now becoming laws, it means the governor will conduct an election at the expiration of the tenure of the current officials. The 3-year tenure of the current council officials in the state who were elected in 2021 will expire within the first quarter of this year. The Speaker of the House, Martin Amewule, during Friday's plenary, read 4 letters addressed to him by the governor, wherein Fubara declined assent to 4 new bills that had been sent to him for assent. The lawmakers, who cited Section 100, subsection 5 of the Nigerian Constitution, say the assent of the governor was not required for the passage into law of these said bills. Okay, we have in the studio Musa Saidu, who is the President, International Human Rights Commission, Ecology and Marine Africa. Thanks very much, Musa, for joining us. I mean, we thought that with the Supreme Court's judgment affirming Fubara, Governor Fubara of Rivers State, that all political imbroglio would have, subsided, but it doesn't. It looks as if there's still no peace, or there's not going to be peace in Rivers. Yes. What are your thoughts?
My thought is that, on my previous interviews, I said there are still landmines. That's the landmines that I mean, because...
landmines for Fubara or general?
No, landmines for Fubara on that presidential, reconciliation that took place. I've said it. And people, our leaders like Chief Edwin Clark too are saying it, that Fubara is not a politician, he's a civil servant. If he's a politician, he will not accept it. Forget, even the president has intervened as the father of this nation. But the president didn't comprehend the situation on ground in Rivers State. And first of all, let me thank, judiciary. That is the
Supreme Court. I mean, they've done their job. I mean,
yes.
Yeah, they've done their job.
No, they have done their job.
Yeah, so let's go on the issue on the ground in Rivers State.
Yes.
The assembly, of course, it's dominated by Wike's lackeys. Yes. And of course, they want to make governance, hectic for Fubara. Is that the situation?
Yes, they have already made it hectic. You understand? Because even Fubara has got the Supreme Court judgment, he has to deliver. The mandate given to him by Rivers people.
So it's time for him to deliver and not to be distracted.
The mandate, not to be distracted.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it's the governor. Yes. Because as long as I'm concerned, constitutionally, those people, they have left. Because they're not, because there was an arrangement. You cannot change the constitution. These people have come to APC. So they are not House of Assembly members. Nobody, will change the constitution of this country. It is constitutional. I know the president as our father has intervened. But Fubara, as long as before Rivers people, do you know what the judgment that the Supreme Court judgment, tension that it has brought down in Rivers State? Supposing this judgment went to the contrary, things would have been different by now. Things would have been different by now. But still, what we are saying is that let there be justice and fairness to Fubara as a governor, so that let him operate and discharge the mandate. He cannot be suppressed, because as it is today, I had even a local government chairman call him Mumu, a whole governor. This thing that is happening to Fubara, it has never happened to a governor since 1979 that I've been in Rivers State. There has never been a time where a governor is stripped with his powers. He cannot decide who become a chief. He cannot decide who become this. It's not fair. And people are looking at this thing until this situation gets out of hand. So I'm still appealing to the president. The job is not yet done in Rivers State, because the imbalance of the resolution, is against the governor. And the governor now has been in chain You know,
but with his full powers, I mean, affirmation as governor, why would you say he's in chains?
No,
he has the powers of a chief executive.
That's what I'm saying.
You understand? To make sure law and order prevails in the state.
Yes, but still, you know, the House of Assembly is another arm of government. You know, the governor will work with the House of Assembly, and if the governor, you know, has a hostile and unloyal House of Assembly in the River State, because as the idea they are loyal to Wike in Abuja, the commissioner that he sworn in yesterday are loyal to Wike. He was forced because the Rivers people who voted for him said no. Some are in court and all that. So what I'm saying is that the people working with Fubara now are not loyal to him, and they never in history that a governor will work with people that are not loyal to him. Fubara is only answerable to Rivers voters, not those people.
Saidu,
yes,
that is what, you know, the public want to see.
Yes,
the governor should exercise
his powers,
his executive powers,
yes,
and not be a lame duck.
Yes.
All right?
Yeah.
So, what do you think would now be the way forward? Is it for him to jettison the presidential reconciliation?
Yes.
Or allow the courts to go to court, test the law against the propriety of those PDP House of Assembly members who decamp to APC?
No, he has to allow the court processes to go on. So those people before the law are not House of Assembly members. So if the orders they are giving today, just like Hitler order, when the Russians have taken over,
they just shut down his he refused to put assent to 4 bills.
They cannot force him to assent on something that he did not comprehend. He can only assent when he knows that this thing will benefit the Rivers people.
And after 90 days, when that goes back to, 30 days,
yes,
if it goes back to the House of Assembly,
yes,
and they pass a majority vote, it becomes law.
What I know is that this is not the first time. It happened between Amechi and Wike, when Chidi Lloyd, whether was the leader of the house or something.
Yes.
You know, this crisis happened before.
Yes.
This is not the first time. But Amechi continued exercising his power as a governor, despite the first lady then, the impatient Jonathan, you know, they are not in good times. But as a governor, he has the full power. Fubara has the full power as a governor. He should exercise it on behalf of Rivers people, because it was Rivers people that voted Fubara. And you cannot be a commissioner in my cabinet. You are loyal to somebody, not me. I cannot accept that.
Let us quickly look at this. You know, some people in River State, but political concerned people in River State, are saying the governor is timid on one hand, while others are saying no, he's not. He's only towing, you know, peace and tranquility to reign in River State and amongst the people. What do you think?
Yes, you know, the governor is not timid. He's respecting the president.
Political timidity.
Yeah, no,
that's what.
No, he's not timid. You understand? You know, he has been a humble man all his life. You know, if you look at it, he's following this thing gradually. Whether those that, you know, are creating these problems will understand, because they were there before. Now that they refuse to understand, and they refuse to know how to toe the line of peace, because as long as I'm concerned, there is no peace there. There's no peace in the sense that there is always be threatened. I will impeach you. You are a mumu. You are a this. That's what's going on in the university. A governor, an executive governor, voted by Rivers people. And
a local government chairman could insult him, and, even though he later apologized.
Now, look at something that I saw.
Does that not show political timidity?
No. No. You know, being patient, not that you are timid. Fubara is not a timid person. Now that, you know, the Rivers people are behind him, that's the voters of Rivers State, they voted for him. You know, those people, you know, are not, you know, they are not with Fubara. They are answering orders somewhere. And that thing did not happen before. This is the first time in Rivers State where a sitting governor will be settled as a mumu, a sitting governor will be forced to appoint commissioners that voluntarily resigned. That's never happened before. We have to be fair to this governor. And now Abuja now is quiet. They make that peace. Now they have, he is there now fighting this thing. When elders and wise men, he said, this peace, you know, is counterproductive. This peace will not work. We are seen as opposition enemies, this, but everybody has seen it today. we like it or not, that peace will not work because it has worked on Fubara. Fubara has agreed since that peace was, that constitution was done by the president, is respecting the president. Fubara is not that he doesn't know what to do, but as long as the president say, look, I'm the father, I'm the president, this is what, yes, you people should maintain peace. He maintained peace. And since Fubara went back, he didn't utter any bad word against Wike. He always say Maoga. Even the day he won the victory, he mentioned him Maoga. But, then, look at it, the way they are responding. So, it lies on Fubara now to exercise his full powers.
Let me ask you,
yes.
Do you think Governor Simi Fubara can survive the Wike ferocious storm using the House of Assembly? Will he survive it?
No, he will survive it because as long as I'm concerned, that's why I said the court processes should go ahead. Because they are not House of Assembly people. If the matter goes to court, they will be thrown out. Because constitutionally now, as we know, based on the Supreme Court pronouncement, on previous similar cases, that anybody that decamps is no more in that position. So before the law, they are not House of Assembly people. The only thing is that they are being retained based on arrangement. At that time, I said that arrangement is not constitutional because we must follow the constitution. We must follow the constitution, and if the constitution is upheld, the pronouncement is upheld. They are not House of Assembly people. And there's one trend that is going on that you don't know, that Fubara is sponsoring kidnapping. To did Fubara know kidnappers? If you look my interview yesterday on Vanguard.
So that's a wild allegation that is not been proven anyway. So there's no need.
No, but it's not proven. But people's mind has been.
No. Yes, I don't think that's an issue for discussion.
Yes,
the issue for discussion is to see how can it consolidate, and dig his feet on the ground in Rivers State with the kind of antagonism he's having from the lawmakers.
No, listen, is the chief security officer of the state. All the state apparatus is with him, is within his powers. With the money. You can talk about the money, but if you talk about security, they're in the hands of the federal government. No, listen. They must work with, that's unless they don't want peace. Let me tell you. Some people did. Why I'm here, as I'm talking to you. Even some people, leaders in Nigeria, that didn't know how the former crisis started. The former crisis that engulfed the whole Nigeria. The former crisis brought Asari, the Kobo, them, Ateke to this city. People didn't know how it happened. And before it happened, I wrote a memo. Me and the president of Africa Youth Council, late Young Oriako. I sat with Audley and told him that a crisis is rearing towards Ogubolo on axis, Okrika. And everybody saw it. I'm talking because I was part of the resolution of the former crisis. And I didn't think there's anybody that played the role that I played because I was left chief of that population.
Good. Yeah. So do you see this present situation being resolved amicably?
No,
will it be resolved?
No, I don't think it will be. The resolution amicably is to allow the governor to work.
All right, thank you so very much, Musa Saidu. Not just a concerned Riverian, you're domiciled there. You're the president of Arewa in the entire
southern Nigeria.
In southern Nigeria.
Yeah. And I'm the district head of Northern Traditional Council.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
So many titles, epaulets.
Then plenty. If some say,
Thank you very much, Musa.
Good day,